Howdy, my name is Edwin Oliva, and I just recently graduated with a Bachelor's of Science in Radio, Television, Film from the University of Texas at Austin this past May. My film, Ghost on the Dance Floor, is about a young Latino named Anthony who's attempting to go on a second date with this girl he really likes while trying to get over the death of his first love. Coincidentally, the date happens to take place on Dia de los Muertos, a day for remembering those who have passed away. Long story short, he's struggling to stay in the moment, be in the present, and enjoy himself on the date. The film is very much about young love, and I wanted the characters from the beginning to be young adults because that late teenage young adult level is just all very moody, very emotional, and I wanted to have the main character go through this struggle at that age in his life. I feel like the story would have been very different had it been, he was a 40-year-old man who lost his wife. That's a very different story from this, and I wanted to see this story told through that young adult lens. The idea for the story originally came from a conversation I had with someone I was dating in high school. We were talking about the idea of heaven and whether or not married people end up together in heaven. And then she brought up the idea of what if one of the partners dies and then the other remarries? Who do they end up with in heaven? Then who do the other partners end up with? But that conversation stuck with me in my head over the years as I started to question my own spirituality, my own religious beliefs, all these topics built on that seed that sort of grew into the backstory for the main character in this film. And then the other big thing was I'm just a sucker for very moody, angsty pop punk music. The very, as I like to call it, very happy, sad music. I wanted the audience to feel the same way I felt while listening to that genre of music. My writing process is I approach writing stories for a universal, wide mass audience, and coincidentally, the characters just happen to be Hispanic. I feel like we're starting to get a bit more representation when it comes to TV or independent films or niche media, but when it comes to mainstream Hollywood, we're still very much lacking, and that's an area I want to help target. Something I really wanted to do with this story. While by the end, it's very much evident that it's a Mexican-American film. It doesn't start off that way, and that was very much intentional. It starts off very poppy, it's a party scene, it's these young adults, it's a very pop punk music, bright purple blue lights, and it's sort of sneaky in that way where it doesn't outright tell you it's a Hispanic film. And even the core elements of the story are very universal. It's a love story, and it's about lost love. It just so happens that this story is being told through the lens of this kid who grew up as a Mexican American. It's very universal in that way in which anybody can watch it and love it, but if you just happen to be Hispanic or Mexican American, you can relate to it just a tad bit more. I just want to thank everybody at the LMS program for choosing this film. It really means a lot to us. Me and my producer have put so much time and energy and love and effort into this. We're just really proud of it, and we really hope you all enjoy it, and anybody who ends up watching it really likes it and can relate to this character in some way. So we're really proud of it, and we hope you all get a chance to see it and hopefully enjoy it.